Hey, what's up my peeps, it's Justin12777 here and welcome back to Doki Literature Club. So yeah, not gonna lie, I did not like rendering the first part. it took me like 7 renders. Apparently my RAM does not agree with rendering this kind of stuff. Yeah, anyway, let's go back to where we last left off. I actually reviewed the footage, by the way, so I think I know how to sound them. I think I know how to voice act them. Haha. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course it's going to be... oh god, I actually don't remember. I'm kidding, I do remember it. Natsuki's poem was, well, she did say that it was all about it's all about giving up, but then she portrayed it in a cute way. That's what I'm gonna say. But Yuri is a bit more professional. That's what I say. I can't pick either of the two because for me both are great. Both are great. So help me, Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead, I turned to Yuri. Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Eh? Yeah! Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Alma! Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. I'm filming this at 6 in the morning and I don't want to wake up anyone, so sorry about that low kind of voice. So yeah, you're gonna have to live out with that. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes. Stop! Stop! Oh. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because. Well. Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's poems are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. I can't. I need to control my laughter, I'm so sorry. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. Good job, Sayori. Good job. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monika. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things. But I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, I'm kind of embarrassed of me. Nah. It's not like I can't blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess it means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes 2 of us. You can count on me. Count on me to take my points. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person. Really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. If only. But she's a perfect girl. You can't just do that, okay? Unless you have the balls to do it. Hey everyone! It's just about time for us to leave. How do you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun! Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. How about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you learn something from your friends too, so your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes, but in the luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Determination! Oma! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayuri beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayuri and I spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayuri, about what happened earlier. Eh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No! That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. Wait, I'm just checking the audio. Okay. Apparently the audio's good. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see what they make good friends with you. Phew! You know, it's nice that I get to spend time with you at the club. And I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Everything is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayuri still hasn't caught into the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayuri. I pat Sayuri on the shoulder. I said more to myself than to her, but it's easy to see you, Sayuri, as an internal monologue sometimes. Well, it's actually nice talking to yourself. So yeah. Okay! Yeah. Let's do this. Oh, here we go. Who should we impress? I thought it was Monica at first, but then it's Sayuri. So I guess let's try and okay, let's first go with Lucky, and then something cute like Funny. Is it Funny? Yeah, we're gonna go and balance this out, and then Tragedy. Oh, okay, never mind. Because before I know okay. Grief. No, wait, what? Okay, that's 2 for her, so you need 2 for okay. We need Vanilla, and then we need Clouds. Alright, now we need 3 for Yuri. I take 4, I guess. Graveyard, right? Graveyard. Is come on. Jump. Any of you would jump? Wait, what? Analysis. Okay, 2 more. Defeat Crimson. Bed. Raindrops. Disown. Okay, 1 more. Romance. Excitement. Come on. Freaking jump, man. Yuri, jump! No! Okay, that's... okay. No! Okay, that's +2. Okay, right now? Okay, that's okay. Rose. No! Okay, that's +1. Oh my god. Anime! Alright. Kawaii. Alright. Nah, that's like 4 more for you. Yuri, why are you so hard? I'm trying to get this. No, okay. Let's see. Start. What? We picked Doki last time, so how about fantasy? Have a giggle. Okay, never mind. We didn't get much for Yuri, even though I'm trying to make it balanced. That sucks. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. That was a couple of days of writing a poem. What? Enter the club room. The usual scene greets me. Sorry. Hi, yo, Sayuri. Hey, that's how I mostly greet yo or sup. So yeah. Hey, what's looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. Tell me more. It was a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry.
You're always hungry.
Will you go with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayuri?
Why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayuri nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayuri. I mean, come on, you are childhood friends a lot. Yeah.
That's not fair. How did you even know?
It's simple. You laugh. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, see? And so that only leaves the one option.
I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't know that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always.
I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Albert to let me borrow some money.
Don't get me involved with that, Sayuri. Besides, you should only buy with what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after puddling on Mischief's little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution.
I didn't mean that. I got to absorb it to my book.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
There's no way you could think that.
You were right though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the revolution.
Retribution.
That.
Still, coming from you, Sayuri. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayuri knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayuri. What? Why would you slap her?
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayuri in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Oh, I think it's Natsuki.
Ow! What was... A cookie.
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayuri glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution.
Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked.
I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you! I'm so happy!
Sayuri hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayuri rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good!
Sayuri suddenly clasps her hands all over her mouth.
I bit my tongue!
Hey, you're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it?
Jeez! Beggars can't be choosers.
But yours is chocolate.
Yeah? Why don't you? What did you think I gave you that one?
Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
Sayuri gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki that wraps her arms around her.
Ah, jeez. I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayuri off of her. Sayuri suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Mudful, Sayuri trots away to safety. Yuri and I laughed as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayuri? Eh?
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Excuse me. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a...
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
That's not true. Excuse me?
Suddenly, the door swings open.
Mina!
Sorry.
Sorry, I'm super late. I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monica quizzically glanced at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano.
Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica.
I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica.
Monica looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Oba.
Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share it once I'm ready.
I see. Tell me more. In that case, best of luck. Gambatte.
Thanks! So, I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not really. I chose to leave out Sayuri's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayuri somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. And we're all the Mangathor.
Alba!
Sayuri suddenly comes up to me.
I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Want to come with me?
Supplies? What for?
Well, you know how the festival is coming up. Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks.
Ah, see. Sure, I'll go with you.
Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Ah, are you going with Alba to get supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Aw, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find a poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Alba?
Yep, let's go. Hello, Zeke. Sayuri and I exited the club room. I followed behind as Sayuri hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayuri finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayuri, what exactly are we doing to the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature.
Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry.
Is that so? Ding.
Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance.
A performance? Of what kind?
Well...
Every time I say well with Sayuri.
Well... Everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems.
Ah, that sounds kind of dull.
Alba! You're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you say the lines of the poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moments between my fingers. But to what
The fuck make me win?
But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that!
Sayuri, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that.
You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know.
Ah, I know. I just meant that it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self.
Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm so excited.
I can't scream. Look, it's early in the morning and I don't want to wake people, so I'm sorry if I can't scream this. But hopefully the next time I record it, I can scream it. The festival is going
to be so much fun.
Sayuri spins herself around in the hallway again.
Hey Alba, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission.
The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayuri like this, but in the end she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. Okay. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hole myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayuri brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. Aww, you're having feelings for Sayuri now. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayuri heads straight to the closet and I follow.
Let's see what we have in here. Crayons!
Sayuri pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf.
They're the best brand too! They're kind of dirty though.
Sayuri starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find...
Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color.
Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper.
I dropped one by accident.
What the hell?
Yeah!
Sayuri bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls on the floor and the crayons spill over her lap.
Ow, 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 ow.
You okay?
My forehead.
Sayuri touches her forehead. Geez, Sayuri. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayuri is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hand, Sayuri.
But it hurts.
Just do it for a second. Oh. Gee golly. Jesus. This pose. I'm actually impressed. I think I'm falling. No, I'm kidding. Sayuri slowly releases her hand from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side.
Ow.
Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice.
Alba.
Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do.
You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn.
Even wincing from the pain, Sayuri makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
It's okay, Sayuri. We'll bring you some ice. We'll bring you some cold drink. Gonna get you that cold drink. I pat Sayuri on the shoulder and run into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Doesn't really matter since it would be used as an ice bag rather than a drink. But I know Sayuri likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I already returned to the classroom where I left Sayuri. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box.
At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them.
Sayuri, here. I hand Sayuri the bottle of apple juice.
It's nice and cold.
Sayuri opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayuri, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot!
Sorry, I forgot.
How hard did you hit your head? Sayuri places the bottle against the bump on her head.
It stings.
Just bear with it, it'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good.
Hey Alba, this kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it?
Eh, what do you mean?
You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind it or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself, get a bump, and I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know.
Did I really do that? Wow. We were so sweet. I like it.
Yeah, you don't remember?
Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. Not a chance. I'm kidding. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head.
Alba, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years. You're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart.
Don't call me that. Please do. Please do. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long.
Really? Maybe you're right. Alba, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever?
Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that. Sorry, that's my air conditioner. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up.
I'm so happy.
Sayuri has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her.
Guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know.
Good luck with that. She can see your forehead either way.
Not if I had it under my bangs.
Sayuri hops to her feet.
Ah!
She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, I was late. I follow Sayuri out of the classroom. Sayuri plays with her bangs to try hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the classroom.
Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Sayuri, your forehead.
She's fine, don't worry about it.
I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway.
Oh god. Sorry.
Were you able to find everything we needed? Uh-huh. I have it right.
Sayuri frantically glances around herself.
I forgot all the stuff.
Calm down, Sayuri. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Sorry, poster paper.
Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Oliver.
Well, Sayuri. I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayuri.
I made it an adventure.
Yeah, that.
Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should
grab mine. Sorry, I became a feminine there. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I returned to my seat. Who should I show my poem first? Alright, let's comfort Sayuri.
Alma, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding this from me.
I'm not hiding anything.
But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before.
I mean, you're really the one who feels that way, so...
No way. Not even Natsuki?
Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you.
Whew! What?
Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things.
Like cooking!
Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. Hey, respect the women, okay?
Hey, I don't know if I understand.
You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you? Sorry. I pat Sayuri's head.
Hey, I'm not a kid, you know.
Are you sure about that?
Maybe.
Sayuri starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands.
Hey Alba, will you give me your poem? I kinda wanna keep it.
Huh? Why?
Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me.
Sayuri, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll wait to you when you get home.
Really?
Snap.
I broke my pencil!
Oh, that's snap, okay. Sayuri hastily bends down to pick up the pencil she dropped. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me.
Sorry!
It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayuri clutches the desk behind her to support herself, knees shaking.
I'm a little clumsy today.
Let's sit down, Sayuri.
Yeah?
I grab Sayuri's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem.
Oh! Sorry, I forgot about that. It's not as good as yours.
Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I like it. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams, little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in a bottle. In bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. Doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come, in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it chatters against a tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards, all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Wow, okay. Sorry, are you a professional? Holy crap! Sorry, did you really write this?
Of course I did! Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out so good. It came out good, so you should be proud of it. So good, by the way.
Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself that way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah! Writing's the best. I've got to keep writing until I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Cyrus always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in your eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Alright, let's go. Let's go all the way down. Okay, let's go.
Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. But I can't really say it's any better either.
Phew.
Huh? Phew what?
Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical.
Hey, what makes you...
Wait, maybe that was a compliment.
Haha, glad to see someone recognizes my experience.
Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point.
Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayuri's poem for yesterday.
Eh? You think so?
Yeah, well I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type.
Sayuri has a type of all of a sudden.
Well, I don't know. But honestly, how can someone, Fluffy, spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight.
Ugh, that was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of her balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way.
Whatever it is, I don't get it.
Oh, yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound, the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg real bad. Amy helped me and took me to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her.
Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talk to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone. Wait till you hear my teacher.
Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not. I am actually forgetting the voices, but I guess this one's better.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
Of course! It's about how everything thinks my... It doesn't matter! It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone, it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm not sure a lot of other people can too.
It's what I do best after all.
Oh wait, it's not a girl voice anymore.
I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it.
I can't do it when I'm trying to be stealthy, so yeah. You know what, okay, let's finish this up. Yuri, let's see what you've written for today.
Well done, Olga. Your skills are already improving.
Really?
Thanks, Yuri.
Coming from you, that means a lot.
It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise.
I see. Tell me more.
That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that, if you'd like to read it.
Of course. It's still the poem you wrote for today. Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was a symptom. I am sorry if I read this enticing one wrong. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavolian, conditioning. I slice the bread and I feel myself again. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and convey emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny.
Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest?
Eh? She did?
Yeah. She was talking about it, how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody.
She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way?
Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common.
That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose it's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that.
Don't worry. I have no reason to.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener.
And last but not least, Monica. Let's go.
Hi again, Alba. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. I want to share what you wrote for today.
Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica.
Alright. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo.
That's kind of exaggerating it.
Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy.
I'm not shy. It's just...
I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I?
No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all.
Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that.
No, don't worry. I get what you're saying.
Well, alright. But anyway, want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look.
Save me. The colors they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony, saxophony, I don't know, of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vanilla on a pizza crust. I don't know that. I'm sorry. Still learning. An endless poem of meaningless.
It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
Haha, I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you didn't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just that kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. Tell me more. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Haha. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with a reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game.
Yes, never forget to save your game, guys. Even your projects, even your editing projects, never forget to save.
You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this a tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Hahaha, that's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Thank you for the advice of saving.
Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the table.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Ugh. Do we really have to do something for the festival?
It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayuri has been working on posters and I've assigned some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Performing? Monica.
Yeah? We're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come out and recite poems too. Sari's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Sari, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you?
Well, I did. Do you really think is that bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in the front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys! No, sir. No, Sayuri. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago?
Oh, Fred.
Oh. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding your horizons. Shut up! Freak out, Facebook! And having fun! That's right. And in those relationships, shut up! and it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you in here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sari looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sari and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well,
maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright! Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant face.
I guess I don't really have a choice.
That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri!
This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a point of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way!
Monica, this is too sudden.
Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
Oh no.
Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course.
I'm starting to sound like a bit of a Minnie Mouse or Mickey.
Now listen.
Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poems she has in her mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium.
Title of this poem is The Way They Fly.
And that's all for today, peeps. I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to continue this the next time. Anyway, this is all for today. Thank you, peeps, for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Nah, actually, yeah. Let's keep it a little bit more because I like the music. Nah, I'm kidding. Okay. I'm sorry for stalling. Okay. Thank you, peeps, for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. I'll check you later. Woo.